Hello everyone and welcome to the final week of the semester. This week we want to focus on two things to wrap up the course. First one, handing in your final essay, the final draft of the argument essay. So as you'll see, that is the sort of main thing in the week 16 section. The other thing is completing the last discussion board. That's just a reflection on the skills that we learned throughout the semester. You'll see that it's broken down into three parts: the source evaluation, rhetorical analysis, and then the argumentative thesis-driven research stuff that you did for your final essay. For this, you just want to have your initial post where you're reflecting on how you can use these skills in the future and only respond to at least one other person with a question. Because of course you're working on your final draft, so you don't have as much time to reply throughout the week. So this will be the last discussion board and obviously our final essay. So not much to say. As far as resources go, you can go to the week 15 and use all of the same resources for drafting, editing, revising, and MLA formatting. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out. You want to hand in your essay by Saturday, December 13th. And reach out if you need any sort of extensions, because my grading deadline is shortly after that. So that's sort of the latest that I was able to push the final draft due date. So if you have any extenuating circumstances, please feel free to reach out through email, which would be the quickest way to reach out, rather than the Blackboard Messenger, which sometimes doesn't show up unless I'm logged in and seeing the message from the external menu. As always, if you need any sort of virtual meeting, you can reach out through email there. But this is sort of a sign off here just to say that we want to be reflecting on all of the skills that you learned. And as I put in the prompt, how could we use these skills in the real world, not only in the professional setting, as I put there, but in the individual and local settings on how to advocate for yourself and do so while thinking critically and pushing for whatever argumentative driven thesis that you may be arguing in the workplace or in your community or with the school system, whatever it is that applies to you. All right, so signing off here. Reach out if you have any questions, and I can't wait to read your final drafts.